My name's Ian Newton from Living Well Publications, and today I'd like to talk with you about headaches, particularly headaches resulting from dehydration and the role of sports drinks and energy drinks. Now, you can become dehydrated pretty much anywhere, anytime. You don't have to be in a hot climate. For example, someone playing indoor sports in a cold climate can become dehydrated just as someone in a hot climate. So often winter is a misleading time. One of the tests I perform for clients is a cellular hydration test, and in wintertime I find the majority of patients are dehydrated. They're drinking more tea and coffee, they don't feel like drinking cold drinks, they don't feel like drinking water in wintertime, so as a consequence they become dehydrated. And they often report and present with headaches. A couple of things happen with dehydration. Firstly, your metabolic rate drops about 5%. This can also explain winter weight gain. Your capacity to burn fat is reduced as your metabolic rate drops. So if you're planning on losing weight, a simple thing to do would be to ensure that you're properly hydrated. Now, our brain is about 70% water. So a small change in that environment is going to cause a problem. As you become dehydrated, you can experience headaches. A couple of things to note, particularly with sports drinks. Very popular. They are basically lots of water with some added vitamins, some artificial colour, and lots of sugar. Sugar can contribute to thirst. So sports drinks are not necessarily the best thing to take. In fact, I don't recommend them to my clients, and I don't take them myself. The other is energy drinks. Now, energy drinks are really quite an amazing phenomenon. Over the past decade, we've seen the rise of these drinks like no other beverage, and the consumption is amazing. You've only got to look at sports sponsorship to see how viable these energy drinks are. So an energy drink, lots of water, they will put various things in there, herbs and nutrients to show that they're good for us, but basically there are lots and lots of caffeine, and whether caffeine drawn from coffee beans, caffeine drawn from guarana, it doesn't make any difference. What we know about caffeine is it's a diuretic. It will cause you to become dehydrated. So now we have a problem with both those drinks. The best thing to do is just drink water, and plenty of it. See, by the time you're thirsty, you're already partially dehydrated. It's a signal. It's a signal often we'll respond to with, well, let's have a sports drink, let's have an energy drink, let's have a cola drink, let's have some soda. The best thing we can do is drink water. If you're at home, what I'd recommend is to drink water with lemon juice, to drink water with a few mint leaves in, put a jug out, put a few mint leaves and water, and drink it during the day. Sipping water is sufficient. This is going to prevent the dehydration, preventing the headaches. Now, back to sports, a popular thing to do is play sport and then drink beer. Play sport, drink alcohol. So you're already dehydrated, you might have some water because you're feeling quite thirsty, but then the next drink you consume is alcohol, and so you become increasingly dehydrated. So you can see the problem there. You've got to drink a lot of water after sport. So what are you going to do? If you're dehydrated, you're going to have to rehydrate. You have to drink water. Now, there are all sorts of miracle things on the market, but basically water is water. I prefer purified water. We use a home purification system, fill our water bottles up, take them wherever we go. If you're out and about, just sit down, find a cool spot, walk into an air-conditioned area, make sure you have plenty to drink, and relax. If you're at home and particularly dehydrated, very hot weather, a tepid bath, not a cold bath, you don't want to shock the system, and you apply ice packs to your neck, to your head, because you're going to be having a headache with that most likely. A very common source of dehydration is in children. Children run around, you don't notice, they don't notice they're thirsty, they're too busy, they're playing at the beach, or even sitting in the back seat of a car. Very quickly, a child, even in a car with the windows down, they can suffer heat exhaustion and dehydration and headache. Have to be very careful with our children. Animals, goes the same for them. Be careful. We think we're just going to be away a few minutes, even with the windows down, but it can get very, very hot in that environment. So remember, take some multivitamins, drink plenty of water, look after yourself. If you'd like to read more on this subject, go to eZine articles, EZINE articles.com, and you can just, in the search, just type in my name, Ian Newton, IANNEWTON, and lots of headache articles, lots of all sorts of articles will come up. Stay healthy, stay happy. Thank you.